It's from, I don't know if any of you have ever read Herodotus, but he was a hell of a storyteller, and we're just going to share a short piece that was on our final today. Some of you may have heard this story, but it's a good yarn. And Cassie is going to play a role. We should give her a big round of applause afterwards. So, Cleisthenes, the grandfather of the Cleisthenes that we know and love, who gave us the tribes, who gave us democracy, had called all of the young men who thought that they were worthy to win the hand of his daughter. And he held them down for 1 year, testing them in the gymnasium, at dinner conversation. And finally, he had selected one man of all of them, Hippocleides of the Athenians. And so the day arrived that he was going to make his announcement that Hippocleides was the man. And they came from dinner, and the drinks started going, and Hippocleides surpassed all of them. And so, a little competition started up. The men were competing in music and in rhetoric, and Hippocleides was there, and he took a short break, and then he said to bring in the flute man, to flute him a tragic ode. Woo! And Cleisthenes watched the whole thing from the doorway and arched an eyebrow. And he demanded that someone bring in the tables. And when the table was brought in, Hippocleides got up on the table and he started to dance Spartan figures. And then he started to dance some Attic figures. And then, upon the table, he leaned back on his head and started to gesticulate wildly with his legs